Welcome to the Kid Corner.
The Kid Corner.
Welcome back to the channel, kiddos. Today we're going to be drawing the letter A. We will draw big capital letter A's and small lowercase letter A's. Also, instead of colored pencils, we'll be using markers to give color to our ants. To save time, I'm going to hyper speed my draw of my ant, then slow it back down when we go to outline it. If you need to pause the video, do it. I'll be here waiting for you guys when you guys get back. This will allow you all to see the concept or the idea of the art piece we will be making today. Lastly, I didn't forget, I'm going to share all your creations from last video as well, okay? You all did amazing on your Sparkies. Maybe at the end of this video, Sparky might come and visit our new creation ants, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, we slowed it back down. You guys ready? Alright, we're just gonna quickly outline it and then we'll give it some color. So did you know that ants have giant families? Ants live in huge groups called colonies, which can have thousands or even millions of ants working together. That's one big family. Do you guys have big families? So we're just gonna quickly go around and lay some black coloring on all the little lines that we did. And remember, if you didn't like something, you can always erase it. And then that way, once your marker is all laid out, you go back and then you erase everything, and then it's like it never happened. It's changed. So did you guys have a lot of fun coloring Sparky with me last week? He was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun. Alright, make sure that all your A's are connecting at the bottom, okay? And then we'll just connect them at the top with our little extra little line like that, okay? Okay, so did you know ants have scent trails? So to keep them from getting lost and help their friends find food, ants leave behind a smelly chemical trail called a pheromone path that other ants can follow. So that's how they always, so when you see them out there and they're all in line, that's what they're doing. They lay down a pheromone, a chemical, so none of them get lost. I think that's pretty cool. So that's how they can find food really far away from their colonies. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna add a little. I'm gonna add a little feet right here. I think it makes it look even cuter. There, just like that. Alright. Get his mouth here. Alright, we're going to color in his little areas here. Basically, these little lines are just to kind of give him a little texture. If you don't want to put them in there, you don't have to put them in there. Alright. Okay, also, did you know that ants are older than the dinosaurs? Older than the dinosaurs. Could you imagine being an ant when the dinosaurs roamed the earth? Talk about, I mean, we're already big compared to ants, and they already have to watch out for us as we're stomping around. Could you imagine them trying to avoid the foot of Brontosaurus? That'd be crazy. So scientists estimate that ants have been walking the earth for over 100 million years. This means they shared the planet with the T-Rex. That's crazy. Though I highly doubt that the T-Rex ever found any ant tasty. So we're going to do our little picnic quilt down here. And you guys can add whatever color you want to any of the ant. I'm going to make my ant red, like a fire ant. But if you want to make him purple, make him purple. And also, ants have two stomachs. Two stomachs. We have one. They have two. Alright, can you guess what they're for? Let me tell you, just 1 second. Okay, so the first one, obviously, it's food for itself. It basically digests the food that it takes in to give itself energy. And the second one stores food to share with the colony when it gets back. So it goes and eats all this food, digests some of it in the one stomach, and then when it gets back to the colony, it empties its other second stomach so that it can help feed and sustain the queen ant and all the other working ants that are at the colony. Alright, so we've got it all outlined here. And now we're going to take our markers here. I'm going to start with my red, since we're going to make a red. I'm going to make a red fire ant. Again, you guys can make them whatever color you would like. And then also, ants are super strong. Ants are amazingly strong and can carry items that are 10 to 50 times heavier than their own body weight. That's crazy. So I'm just going to outline this like this with my marker. Just like that. And then I'm just like what I did with my colored pencils. I outlined all my little markings. I'm gonna do that here, and then I'm also going to keep my marker going the same direction as I color in my space, just like that. Alright, did you guys know this? Did you guys know that ants have no ears and no lungs, so they can't hear? Ants don't have ears. They hear by feeling vibrations in the ground through their legs. They also don't have lungs, taking in oxygen through tiny holes all over their bodies. Alright. Hey, so maybe that's what we represent here. These little black things. Maybe these are the holes that they breathe through. Oh, look at that. Didn't even realize it. So guys, how your ants coming out? Are they looking good? Yeah? What color did you guys make it? Let me hear you. What color did you guys make your ants? Somebody colored one blue or brown, maybe? Maybe you guys went with a tried and true color of an ant, or a black ant. That'd be kind of cool. A green ant. It would look kind of camo with the green, huh? That'd be kind of cool. So maybe once we finish our drawing here, maybe we can get Sparky to come and say hi to our new creation. I think you'd like to come and hang out with him for a bit. Did you guys like his fancy dress and the dance? Fancy dressy hat and his dance that he did at the end of the last video? That was pretty cool, huh? Who knew you'd be so cool, huh? I like that you guys shared those pictures with me. I like that I get to share them with you guys on the corner here, on the kid corner. So what color are you guys gonna make his eyes? Been thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna make him blue or green. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. But I do think I'm going to come back with my permanent marker now that we've got him colored in here, and I'm just going to make some lines here and make it look like he's got really hairy legs. Alright, so he can help him since he has no ears. Remember, he uses his legs to feel vibrations, right? So all those little hairs will help with that. All right, so we colored him, and then I'm going to take my orange here, and I think I'm going to go over his eyelid here and go over it with orange. I think that'd be a pretty cool color for his eyes. Alright, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and make this part here black. And then come back with a really, really cool blue here. And color in his eyes here a really cool color blue. I don't know if they have blue eyes, but today in my art he's going to have blue eyes. Alright. And then I'm going to come back here and get my little A's here. My little big capitalized A's. Color them in orange. make them pop against the red. Yeah, just like that. Alright, and then I'm going to take a light blue. I'm going to go over our little clouds here. Make them look like they have a little bit of a mist. And you don't have to color in your clouds all the way. Actually, by leaving a little bit of space, it makes it look fluffier. Alright, so we got that. So I'm going to grab a brown. I'm going to go over our flying V birds in the background. Look at that, we did A's and B's today. And then I'm going to come with a different color green. I'm just going to highlight all around his feet, the grassy hill or knoll that he's on. And with the grass, you don't necessarily have to go in the same direction, just because it's grass, and grass doesn't always go in the same direction, so that might actually be a pretty cool idea to kind of maybe change direction a little bit as you color in your knoll or hill. Gonna highlight all my little overgrown little pieces of grass, and then I'm just gonna come around and do the top part here. Flip it back over. And just kind of playfully color it in here. Across the top of our quilt. Any of you guys go for picnics over the summer break? It's funny, my wife and I and kids like to go on picnics, but I don't know if we did do one this year. We did go up to Canada, so I guess that kind of counts. We did kind of eat out by some of the lakes and stuff, so yes, I'm gonna say we had picnic. It happened. Alright, so there's our green grassy knoll, and then we are going to, again, you can make whatever color you want with your quilt, but I think I am going to do a nice cool looking purple here across the top and the sides here, and then maybe like this little orangish red here across the bottom, across this, they call this longitude. sorry, latitude and longitude. So we went latitude. And then let's go with a lighter green. That'll be cool. Yeah. And I think I'm just gonna leave the white there. Alright, so now I'm going to take my red and make a line just like this. Just like that. And leave that little bit there. And then I'm going to take my orange. That. Just like that. And then I'm gonna grab my yellow and just finish coloring in all of that space. But if you want to color your sun a different color, by all means. Or if you want to do it a different way, by all means. So here I'm going to do this. I'm going to go this way with the yellow, and then I'm going to grab my orange like that, and my red, and then we're just going to repeat it. We started with make a little pattern here. So we started with what? Yellow, then orange, then red, then yellow, then orange, and what was the next one? Red, then yellow. Make this one a little bit bigger. Then orange. And what was it? Red. Then yellow again. And orange. And red. It's okay if you have any space. You can always just go back over it with your yellow color, and that way it won't be any. I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer, just like I did up there. And orange, and finally red. Yeah, that looks like a pretty cool sun, huh? Then just to make sure we got everything colored, that we didn't leave anything. That sun makes it look like it's a nice warm day, huh? Okay. Well, there he is. Maybe we can get Sparky to come and say hi. Did you guys have fun drawing our 8 ants here? I don't know, what do you guys think? We should name them? Yeah? Alright, so I want to see them so we can put them in the next video. Just like we did with Sparks, Mr. Sparky. Alright? Hope you guys had fun. Look forward to the next video. Have a good week, guys. Bye.
Welcome to